The quiet officer. Everyone underestimated. At the Maple Ridge Police Department, silence was often mistaken for absence. Absence of confidence. Absence of authority. Absence of strength. Officer Aaron Cole had learned that early in his career. While other officers filled locker rooms with laughter and bravado, Cole moved quietly. He listened more than he spoke. He observed more than he reacted. He rarely interrupted, and when he did speak, it was brief, measured, intentional. Some officers respected him, others ignored him. A few underestimated him. Aaron Cole hadn't always been quiet. Years ago, before the badge, before the uniform, he had been loud like everyone else. He had believed that strength meant volume, that authority came from dominance, that being heard mattered more than understanding.
Then came his first fatal call.
A domestic disturbance, raised voices, a rushed decision. By the time the shouting stopped, a man was dead and a family was broken forever. Cole carried that moment with him, not as guilt alone, but as a lesson carved deep into his bones. Silence, he learned, could be a form of restraint. Restraint could be mercy, and mercy could save lives. The night everything changed began like dozens of others. Light rain coated the streets, turning traffic lights into blurred reflections across the asphalt. The city breathed slowly, caught between dinner hours and midnight restlessness. Dispatch chatter was minimal, nothing urgent, nothing loud. Aaron Cole drove alone, hands steady on the wheel, eyes scanning shadows instead of headlights. Then the radio crackled. Units respond, suspicious individual, possible weapon, corner market, 9th and Alder. The dispatcher's tone sharpened slightly, not panic, but alert. Cole acknowledged the call. He was 2 blocks away. The corner market sat beneath flickering neon signage that buzzed like an insect trapped in glass. The parking lot was mostly empty. A single car idled near the pumps. Rainwater pooled along the curb. 2 patrol units arrived nearly simultaneously. Officers stepped out quickly, voices firm, hands hovering near holsters. Near the entrance stood a man in a dark jacket, hood pulled low. His hands were buried deep inside the pockets. He didn't move when the patrol lights washed over him. "Told you," one officer muttered. "Looks bad." The air tightened. "Sir," an officer called out, "let me see your hands." The man flinched, but didn't comply. Another command followed, louder, sharper, still nothing. Aaron Cole didn't speak. He watched. The man's posture wasn't aggressive. His shoulders were hunched inward as if trying to disappear. His weight shifted not toward escape, but indecision. His knees trembled, not from cold, but from something deeper. Fear has patterns. Cole recognized this one. "Hands up, now." The man froze completely. Rain ran down his sleeves. His breathing grew erratic. He looked left, right, then down, not calculating, not threatening, searching for something or someone. Aaron Cole stepped forward, slowly. "Hold on," he said quietly, not to the man, but to the moment itself. The other officers glanced at him. "Cole, stand back," one whispered. But Cole was already moving. "Hey," he said gently, his voice cutting through the rain without raising above it. "I'm not here to hurt you." The man's eyes lifted slightly. Cole stopped several feet away, outside the invisible line of pressure. "You're not in trouble right now," Cole continued. "Just talk to me." The silence that followed felt endless. Then slowly the man's shoulders sagged. His breathing stuttered. I didn't know who else to call," he whispered. The man pulled one hand from his jacket. No weapon, just a phone. The screen was cracked, spiderwebbed from a fall. The emergency call screen glowed faintly, numbers typed, never pressed. The other officers exhaled, some in relief, some in embarrassment. But Cole stayed focused. "What's your name?" he asked. "Daniel," the man replied. His voice broke. Daniel hadn't slept in 2 days. He'd lost his job that morning. The eviction notice was folded in his pocket. His phone had died earlier, then cracked when he dropped it on the pavement. He came to the store not to buy anything, but to stand under the light. Somewhere visible, somewhere public. somewhere he wouldn't be alone with his thoughts. He stood there for almost an hour, trying to decide if anyone would notice if he disappeared. Aaron Cole listened. He didn't interrupt, didn't rush, didn't offer hollow reassurances. Rain soaked through his uniform. Patrol lights reflected off puddles and glass doors. Time slowed. Eventually, Daniel sank down onto the curb. The phone slipped from his hand. "I'm tired," he said quietly. "I just don't want to fight anymore." Cole crouched slightly, not looming, not distant. "You don't have to fight tonight," he replied. "Just stay." Backup arrived, then a supervisor. No one rushed the moment. The tension dissolved, not with force, but with patience. Daniel agreed to accept help, voluntarily, safely. As paramedics arrived, one officer leaned toward Cole and muttered, "I thought this would have gone bad." Another added, "Good thing you didn't rush." Cole didn't respond. He never needed to. Weeks passed. Life moved on. Until one morning, a handwritten letter arrived at the station. No return address, just a name inside. Daniel. The letter read, "You didn't save my life with a gun. You saved it by seeing me when I didn't feel visible. Thank you for listening when silence was all I had." The letter was pinned briefly to the bulletin board, then quietly taken down. Aaron Cole returned to patrol that same evening. Same calm walk, same steady hands, same quiet presence, still underestimated. But somewhere beyond the rain and neon lights, one life continued forward, because one officer chose silence over force. Closing line. Some heroes don't shout, they listen.